Community associations are the heart of Calgary communities. They bring residents together, provide ways to get involved in local life, and much more. People come together every day, but many people feel differently about what community means. What is it to be part of a community hub? What is a hub?
Community hub. For me, it comes into mind, what comes to mind is like a few things. One is like a physical space and one is kind of where people gather naturally. So in my neighborhood where the Beltline, I think of like coffee shops and parks as community hub. They just started a small dog park and I never thought it was going to work till it's overrun with dogs and dog owners, and that's kind of a community hub even in our cold winters that we have here. So for me that means is a place where people can come to get together easily and actually start talking with each other to people they never met over a common interest or a common concern.
Being a community association is one thing, but transforming your space into an energized hub is a bit different. Hubs are resident-led, based on a feeling of attachment to space, one that's welcoming and inclusive and has a gravitational pull.
Being cared for, being accepted, it's just good and it's awesome. It makes people feel great, and people love feeling great, and we always want each other to feel great. And I think the community really helps with that because the people who come from places that aren't exactly that fortunate or places that have some things that aren't exactly that nice come here, and it's really just a great place for people to, I guess, know their neighbors, meet their neighbors, and just build those connections in that community.
Here are a few tips on how you can turn your community space into an energized hub. Find out why people love different spaces in your community. Where do people naturally go? Why do they go there? What's special about these spaces? How can you capture what is special that will have a gravitational pull? Invite people to join. It is a relationship you're building. It takes time and patience, but payoffs can be huge, like people who come back and step up to volunteer. Don't be afraid to take risks. Hubs are resident-led community spaces, and when a resident brings a great idea, try and find a way to say yes. Perhaps ask them to take a lead role. Not all barriers are obvious. Make a list of things you think block people from participation and see if there are small changes you can make for how, where, and when you do things. Community associations are well positioned to be hubs for community life. We invite you to celebrate your work, welcome and include all residents, and be proud to tell your story. Visit calgarycommunities.com to learn how you can grow your community hub.